a lot when I wrestled. As soon as I saw him sliming in that direction and his hips coming up, it was like I'd set a booby trap for him. I was just waiting. A little bit, 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 a little bit more, a little bit more. Sweet. Bam! And you hit it. So you feel those hips coming up. Go ahead and wait just a second. Let those hips get higher and higher and higher. And once that knee starts to pop out, then you're going to go with it and hit the technique. All right, this is one of those things, this position, you have to let develop a little bit. If I start trying to lift, right, now, that's a hard lift. If I let him keep thinking, now it's an easier lift. Yeah, oh man, I've got it. All right, we just baited him into it. Boom. There we are. Okay, and again, right now, this hand's carrying, my hand and his two hands are carrying all the weight. Head to the far hip. Okay. Now, we're not going to spend a ton of time, but one more. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, but it's something I like because it introduces a concept that you guys need to start thinking about in your wrestling. And that's the concept of deception. I want to deceive. What's another word for deceive?
Trick.
Trick. What's another word for deceive and trick? Trap, maybe. Deceive or trick. We're setting a trap, but we're going to deceive them. We're going to it's a decoy. It's a lie. All right. It's almost like we're lying. And anytime that you can lie in wrestling to get him thinking something that's not true, it's an advantage for us. All right. If I'm wrestling Riley and I can get him to think something that's not true, I have an advantage. If he thinks I'm going to shoot a low single, when I start faking a low single and that foot flies back, I have a club duck bigger than Dallas. It is there for me because he bought the lie. All right, so I want to introduce that concept here. We got him on his hip, and he's trapping my deltoid right here. Okay, I'm going to reach up and grab this elbow and I'm going to pull it down. All right, and I'm going to pretend, I'm going to tell my lie that I'm going to rock him this direction into this finish right here. Okay, truth of the matter is, with an elbow control, that's a real hard finish to get. It's really hard because most hands aren't big enough to control the elbow long enough to get that pull. But he doesn't know that. All he feels is the motion going that direction with me pulling down and having had partners work on and probably doing it himself, that fireman's carry finish. His computer says fireman's carry finish. And all we're going to do is we're going to rock him to the flat point here. So I'm here, I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to rock him to the flat point. Once we're there, both knees under my chin, back to this finish. Okay. I would do it, except for he's got me so locked down I can't. So I've got to change, I got to lie to him, I got to trick him, I got to deke him, I got to decoy him into thinking we're going here. Once we hit the flat point, my knees are going to fire up, head comes out. All right, now, with that being said, I personally want to just start it. Okay. Okay. So the first couple times you do it, we're taking them all the way to the flat point. Here. Once you get comfortable, we're just going to throw in that direction. Boom. Okay, you guys got it? Do it.